Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary. Let's get going. What are we doing? Who are we fighting? I don't know. We're fighting Malekith the Accursed. Always leads the Dark Council. Master Strike, Malekith captures a villainous weapon from the city or from any player's control or discard pile. Then this Master Strike enters the city as a villainous weapon called Dark Spear that gives +2 attack. When you gain a Dark Spear, it becomes a thrown artifact that gives +2 attack when thrown. Cool. Low attack, but I assume he's going to be getting a lot of villainous weapons. And the scheme is Anti-Mutant Hatred. Set up 11 twists, 30 wounds. Twist, put this twist into your discard pile as an angry mob. At the start of your turn, for each angry mob in your hand, the player on your right gains a wound and gains that angry mob. Evil wins when the wound stack or villain deck runs out. Okay. How does the math work out on this? This seems like it could accelerate very quickly, give out a lot of wounds, and just end the game. We're also facing the Domain of Apocalypse and the Vibranium Liberator drones. We're playing as Storm and Black Panther, Warpath, Star-Lord, Peter Parker Homecoming, and Havoc. Yeah, this seems like it could get out of control very quickly, especially if there's like other stuff that gives out wounds. We'll see. Alright, good old 4-4 on both sides. You got some Spider-Man stuff that I'm always a big fan of. Star-Lord. Star-Lord has artifact stuff, which could synergize well with this stuff. I don't know if there's a lot of, like, once per turn villainous weapons. Storm and Black Panther. Some early KO power, which is kind of cool. Alright, is someone doing this stuff? Like, this having wall crawl is very good. It's 4 attack danger sense 1 next turn? On the side that buys it? I guess I could do like a Spider-Man thing. Ambush. Another villain captures a bystander. Well, you're the only villain right now. So I'm going to take this. Probably. And try to do artifact things. Oh, this works well with... This could work well with this. I don't know how much of Peter Parker's stuff has the 2-cost synergy. Guess we'll see. Master Strike. Malekith captures a villainous weapon from the city or from any player's controller discard pile. Well, there are none yet. Then this Master Strike enters the city as a villainous weapon called Dark Spear that gives +2 attack. This is for you. That is how villainous weapons work, right? Someone like gets some... Yeah, this card is captured by the closest villain as its attack power to that villain. If there are no villains in the city, KO the weapon instead. That's interesting. Villainous weapons do not count as villains. When a villain with a villainous weapon escapes, give the villainous weapon to the mastermind. When you defeat a villain or mastermind with villainous weapons, put them in your discard pile as artifacts. Villainous weapons in play decks do not give their printed attack when played, only their artifact effect. Have 0 cost, have no color or hero class, and don't count as hero cards or villain cards. Okay. So this now has 5 attack, and I will get that when the time is right. Okay, am I taking this? This will be good next turn. It'll be 4 attack, plus maybe 5 attack from the danger sense, which will let me fight this. Okay, there's the 2. I think there's enough 2-cost stuff to make this kind of work. Okay. So he captures this villainous weapon. And then this villainous weapon enters the city. Kind of awkward. For recruit, huh? I'm gonna want these on the right side, so... I currently don't have another light show, but this is a 2 recruit card, which will help me get this, which I want. And it's arranged for this. This could also be good. What am I doing on the left side? I haven't really decided yet. I think I'm just like taking stuff that seems good. If I can get more covert cards for this trigger, that would be nice, but I want this on the right side because of the 2 cost synergy. So I guess I'll just take this for now so I can afford this. And then I can take that later. Yeah, that seems good enough to me. Alright. To attack. To attack, Danger Sense 1. If this revealed a bystander, rescue it. It didn't. What does this do? Nothing, actually. I can fight you. I could fight you. Get a KO instead of... This Liberate effect is wasted, because I can't use it. I would get the Villainous Weapon, but the Villainous Weapon might just get captured again by Malekith. I should fight you. You've got an annoying escape effect, and an early KO is good. And I won't need a lot of recruit if I'm buying a lot of 2-cost cards. So which of these 2-cost cards do I want is the question. Danger Sense 2 is probably better than 1 attack. Investigate for a 2-cost card is better than this effect, probably. Or maybe not. I still have a lot of 0 cost. I'm going to take this one first. Okay, and then I can take these next turn if I have enough. Ambush. Lafay captures the Casket of Eternal Winters. Well, that ain't out yet. Okay. Need more artifacts for this. Okay, do I buy this card, or do I buy this card and this card? Normally I would say buy the most expensive thing, but 5 isn't that much more expensive than 4, and I'm about to buy 2 cards that give me more recruit. And I very much like to get this cycling more so that I can get more of Star-Lord's artifacts, or any of Star-Lord's artifacts. Some of Star-Lord's artifacts showing up would be very nice. Ambush, another villain captures a bystander. Okay, how do I want to do this? This one... How much attack do I have this turn? I have 5. I could fight you for 3, that would give me Liberate 3, and then fight you for 5. And I would get 2 KOs from this fight effect. Alright, and I need to Liberate. Liberate counter. So I'm going to start by fighting you for 3. Fight, Liberate 3. And the next time I rescue a bystander this turn, including from this henchman, KO one of your heroes. Then I'm going to fight you for 5. By the way, Liberate, if you forgot, is fight effect that can only be used for villains with a bystander or the mastermind. So I fight you for 5 with my 3 liberate and 2 attack, which I gain this villainous weapon. I get 3 liberate, and I KO 2 of my heroes because I got the KO effect from this one and the other one. And I think I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to do 1 of each. Then I rescued you. You may KO 1 of your heroes or a hero from your discard pile. Now I'm going to do 1 of these. Alright. These Peter Parker cards are like better than other ones because 2 attack is like pretty good. Some of the Spider-Man sets don't do enough. They're like 1 attack and then maybe draw a card, but 2 attack is pretty good. I think this is going to be a good Spider-Man deck. Ambush, another villain captures a bystander. Okay. Play this card, you must discard a card from your hand and double Berserk. Berserk isn't very good with how I have been purchasing my cards, since I have been purchasing a lot of recruit cards. Yeah. It works well with this one. Berserk. I'm going to take it just because I want these 3 on the other side. That's good enough reason for me. Alright. Danger Sense 2. Why did I give myself the attack when that is not happening? So this is 1 attack and I can put them back in... Oh, I should delay the Scheme Twist as much as I can, right? Then reveal the top card of your deck, costs 2 or less, draw it. Then this one is 2 attack. So I have 4 attack and 4 recruit. Fighting you wastes the liberate, but does get me a KO, because you have a bystander. I think getting a KO is a good idea. Yeah. Thank you for 2. Oh, there's an artifact. The artifact with the weird, like, fiery effect in front of the artifact thing that confused me. I'm definitely going to want that on the left. Ambush, another villain captures a bystander. You have 2 now, and I'm going to put them like this so that Tabletop Simulator doesn't decide that this is a stack of cards that needs to be stacked. Alright, I want to buy this card, so I need to discard a Shield Trooper for Unleash Havoc. So to play this card, I must discard a card from my hand and then Berserk. Yeah. I mean, it did just discard 2 gray cards, which is pretty decent. I'm going to be completely honest. This is once again wasting Liberate if I fight you. And I think in this case I'm going to not going to fight you. Alright, so Scheme Twist. Put this just into your discard pile as an angry mob. We got a good amount of mutants here, right? We got Storm is a mutant, Havoc's a mutant. I don't know if you're a mutant. You're from the X-Force. Are the X-Force mutants? I don't know. Yeah, good amount of mutants for the Anti-Mutant hatred scheme. Whose turn is it? It's your turn. Okay, what am I doing here? Danger Sense 2. Same deal as last time, I'd like to delay the scheme as much as possible, but it's not delayed that much. Then reveal top card of your deck, it costs 2 or less, draw it. Then 2 attack. 4 attack. And 4 recruit. I am once again wasting the Liberate. And I'm once again not fighting you then, in that case. Okay, I'm gonna buy you. Another one. Alright, I'm gonna need to start buying some of this stuff on the left to afford more 2-cost cards on the right. But I don't need to buy stuff on the right, I can just buy a bunch of new recruits and sidekicks. Like, the right's already doing pretty good. I think I can afford to not buy things for a bit. Alright. One fight on the rooftops this turn gets -1 attack, so you can be at 5 and I will have up to 3 attack, which isn't good enough, so... 2 recruit. 2 more recruit. 2 more recruit, and I can move a villain to an adjacent empty city space. This is not as good as I thought that was. I thought it was just to an adjacent city space. So I can't move you back. I'd have to move you forward, so I don't want to do that. Got 8 recruit. 1 attack. One of these and one of these. Yeah, I need to start getting some KO. What does this do? Draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn. Draw 2 extra cards. It's wow. It's the Dark Phoenix one with the bridge, but better because it doesn't have a condition, and it also draws 2 instead of drawing 1. I still don't think this is good. I mean, it's good. Having a 5-card turn so that next turn you have an 8-card turn. It's pretty good. Pretty good trade-off, I think. Buy this. Oh, that's a good one. I could buy that on the right, like, because it'll stay in play. This only captures villainous artifacts. This doesn't capture Star-Lord's artifacts. The right will never be able to afford that, though, so... Another scheme twist. How's this work at the start of your turn for each angry mob in your hand? Okay. First of all, I have this. This is a thrown artifact that gives +2 attack when thrown. I could throw it right now and investigate for 0 and get it back. Because these do cost 0, right? That's what this said. Yeah, they have 0 cost. Okay, so I shall throw this for 2 attack. When you throw an artifact, it goes on the bottom of your deck. That not quite working how I anticipated it. And this is 1 attack, and I'm investigating for a card that costs 0. Another one. 2 attack. 2 attack, Danger Sense 1. I have 10 attack. And can fight Malekith. That'd give me another thrown artifact, which is good for fighting Malekith. Clearing the city is not a huge priority. Like, the wounds are the lose con, and the villain deck. These are the lose conditions. Getting shit in the escape pile doesn't really matter. This escaping matters because it gives wounds. I'm going to fight Malekith, which gives me this. I could fight the Liberator drones to get the Liberate first. Actually, yeah, I'm doing that too. I fight you to get Liberate 3, and then I fight Malekith for 10. with the Liberate and the 7 left over. I don't get the KO from this, but I think clearing the city a little bit is worth. You get +2 recruit for each tech hero you have. No, it's not bad. I think I'm just buying a sidekick and a new recruit. I'm going to discard a Shield Trooper for this. And be sad because if I didn't do... Oh wait, no, I can still fight this. I'm not worthy, but that's fine. And then 3 recruit. I'm going to buy this one. Okay. Special rules. At the start of your turn, for each angry mob in your hand, the player on your right gains a wound and gains that angry mob. Okay, the wounds have started to come out, the mobs have started to come out. That's not fantastic. Alright, 1 attack and I'm investigating for a 2-cost card. Then 1 attack and I'm investigating for a 2-cost card. Then Danger Sense 2. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. It costs 0. Then I'm going to investigate for a card that costs 2. Investigate for a card that costs 2. Okay, that's... Just gonna stick that on the bottom. Then this is 2 attack. This is 2 attack. This is 2 attack and Danger Sense 1, which I believe, yeah, was the villain. And I have 13 attack. I'm just gonna keep fighting Malekith for 8. Fight, rescue 4 bystanders. Okay. That's not good. Villain to an adjacent city space. I don't think this matters, so I'm just going to do that. Malekith captures a villainous weapon from the city or from any player's control or discard pile. Then this tactic enters the city as a villainous weapon. Okay. I could give him this one. He will be at 12. I'll give him this one. Just because I would like to keep the 2 that I already have. And then this enters the city as a villainous weapon. I could throw this to fight you. Your escape effect isn't that big of a deal. I'm gonna keep them around. Getting this is very annoying because I was doing a very good job of having a full 2-cost deck before you showed up. Alright, I got an artifact. Once per turn, gain a shard. This should accelerate pretty quickly because I've got the 2 the 2 covert Starlord cards to give me more of them. Can I forward this turn? I sure can. Buy this one. Then 3 attack with 2 extra that I can only use to fight the Mastermind, so nothing going on this turn. Scheme Twist. Okay, 1 attack, draw a card. This is shockingly not great turn. Sidekick Recruit. Is there any way I can discard that? I don't think so. 2 Recruit, and then I choose this once per turn effect to give me an extra shard. 2 Recruit, do it again, and then once per turn I get a shard. Then I have 6 Recruit, and 2 attack. Could have 6 attack, but I don't feel the need. I'm gonna buy this. Try and get some KO with the covert stuff that's going on here. Alright, at the start of the turn I have a Scheme Twist, so it goes here, and you gain 1 wound. Alright, I'm going to investigate for a card that costs 2. Miss. Another one. Wait, did this go on top? Hold up. They did go on top. Right, because I can't have 2 at once when I do that. Then I draw 2. Okay, this is kind of good because it means that it wasn't in my hand at the start of the turn. So this Angry Mob is still over here, but that's also not good because I don't want this in this deck anymore. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 recruit, draw a card. Uh, 2 attack, Danger Sense 1. Not reveal a villain. Do not have the tech trigger for this. You're at 12. I should probably fight you now because you're about to get another villainous artifact next turn. And would then be even harder to fight. So I'm going to fight you for 12 by throwing both of these, what are they called? Dark Spears. Throw them to the bottom. 12 attack. I'm fighting you for 12. And I gain this villainous artifact. Villainous weapon. Fight, rescue 4 bystanders. My heroes, huh? Malekith captures a villainous weapon from the city or from any player's control or discard pile. Guess I'll give him this one. Then this tactic enters the city as a villainous weapon. Danger Sense 2. Build top card of your deck, costs 2 or less, draw it. Okay. I have delayed him getting another villainous weapon for like a little bit, but that's I only need to fight him once more. I like how I'm playing like the long game on the left side, trying to get like more covert so I can get some KOs. I'm getting some artifacts to slowly build up, and then there's just right side's just like, I'm gonna kill the mastermind. Ambush, another villain captures a bystander. This one. Okay, so once per turn I draw a card. Once per turn I gain a shard. Can I fight the mastermind this turn? He has 12. Okay. 2 attack, and then I discard this to play it, and then Berserk, Berserk. Two attack, 2 attack, 2 attack, and I use 3 shards for 3 more attack, and then I fight the mastermind, which gives me this. Rescue 4 bystanders. Malekith captures a villainous weapon from the city from any player's victory pile, and then this tactic enters the city as a villainous weapon. I did it, I won. This was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, because the scheme didn't really stack up that much. This worked well, this Spider-Man deck with Grim Tracker. These work well together. Okay, let's count some VP. Left side has 6. And the right side has 24. Little disparity there. I feel like the left side had the potential to be the better deck, but the right side just got like a lot of KOs early on, and the Spider-Man stuff worked better than usual. I like this Spider-Man because I like Danger Sense. Danger Sense is, in my opinion, a very good keyword. And most of his cards have like 2 attack on them anyways. Which is good enough if you've got like 4 or 5 of them a turn. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.